Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Narayan Rao Kovur. In this video, we are going to explain what is the impact. Impact of depreciation or devaluation of domestic currency on home country and impact of appreciation or revaluation of domestic currency on home country. So now we will examine one by one. First, impact of depreciation or devaluation of domestic currency on home country. Lowers the relative prices of a country's exports and raises the relative prices of its imports. The impact of depreciation or devaluation of domestic currency on home country shows lowers the relative prices of a country's exports. Exports becomes cheaper and raises the relative prices of its imports. Imports becomes costlier. Right. Exports. First, exports. What are the positive effects? Exports become cheaper. Exports become cheaper means volume of exports increases. Exports become cheaper, benefits an economy with high exports. Next, more advantages if exports are labor intensive. It is very more advantageous to economy when if exports are labor intensive. Each and every product manufactured with the help of manual labor or laborers. That is called labor intensive. Next, negative effects. Careless external commercial borrowers may face an increased debt burden. Debt burden increases due to exchange rate fluctuations. Increased debt burden, one of the main negative effect. Next, imports. What are the positive effects? Imports become more costly. Imports become more costly. Diverts spending money on imports to domestic goods. It encourages economic activity and also output or production. Negative effects. Costlier imports, possible cost push inflation. If the cost increases, prices also increases, there is a cost push inflation. Next, demand switching. What are the positive effects? Depends on whether demand switching occurs in the right direction and amount, capacity of the home economy to meet increased demand matters. So, depends on whether demand switching occurs in the right direction and amount of capacity of the home economy to meet increased demand matters. Next, negative effects. If central banks don't cut policy rates, borrowers' burden will increase. Borrowers' burden will increase. Next, this is the impact of depreciation or devaluation of domestic currency on home country. On the other side, impact of appreciation or revaluation of domestic currency on home country. Impact of appreciation or revaluation of domestic currency on home country. So shows lowers the relative prices of countries' imports and raises the relative prices of its exports. Here, imports becomes cheaper, exports becomes costlier. Positive effects. Inflation reduced due to cheaper imports. Inflation reduced because of cheaper imports. Living standards improved, availability of cheaper goods. Living standards improved because of availability of cheaper goods. These are the positive effects. Negative effects are increased export prices. Exports becomes costlier. Current account deficit will be larger. CAD will be larger. Current account deficit. Deficits due to rising imports. The main reason for deficits due to rising imports. These are the impacts of appreciation or revaluation of domestic currency on home country. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe and comment.